family. Can we pin them on the screen? Hey, Rico, can you remove me? Thank
All right, that's done. Hi, Ate X.
you. Hi, Ate X.
Am
Hi,
I,
Luna.
can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good to
Yeah,
go.
Okay.
everyone can hear
Hi,
you.
X.
Hello, hello everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, this
Hi,
is Luna Juan and
Hi,
Eli. Say hi to everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to everyone in the US, in I don't know, in Manila, or everyone here today. How will I start?
Go, Ate X.
There's really a lot of stories to tell about Mommy Ju. Everyone would have a share on how she is as a person, and she has been a mom to everyone actually.
Yes.
To everyone around her, and I was really lucky enough to have spent my life with her since birth and until I got married. Sabi ko, hi Kim, I'll try not to cry.
It's okay.
She was really such a wonderful person. Very prayerful. She may be really strict at times, but that's how she is. That's her way of showing how that she cares about you. I remember when I was younger, as in maliit pa ako, we were praying every night sa master's bedroom. And then, I think that was every night, if I remember it right. We would pray the rosary every night and with everyone in the family. We do that every night. And really, the family that prays together stays together. That is true. And we always go to church every Sunday. Papagalitan pa niya ako pag minsan ayokong sumama sa kanya. And she likes to travel, like what Chelsea was saying yesterday. Before traveling, we go to church, to Antipolo. She likes to pray there for a safe journey. And syempre, kasama doon yung pagpunta sa Antipolo, pagbili ng suman, pasalubong. And yung pag-travel, like what Chelsea said nga, hindi pwede mawala yung shopping. Si Mommy Ju is known for her shopping talaga. Shopping to the mall, outlets when abroad, and her always go to food. Alam niyo naman yan, when she goes out, may kasama parati yung pagkain. So it's her go-to food parati is Panda Express, if you remember. She likes Panda Express so much. And she loves her Chinese food. Everyone does. Everyone does love Chinese food. Kaya nga may Gloria Maris tayo every year, di ba? And we never get tired of Gloria Maris, and it's mango sago dessert every time. And I remember her also when she would always buy, pag nag-shopping her, she would always buy watches, perfume. She collects watches kasi she likes to buy them every time she goes out. And you will see her dresser full of them. yun. Tapos, after her travel, going back to Manila, ano yan, yung sinabi nga ulit ni Chels, I always recall, the mini fridge will be full of chocolates. Tapos yung fridge na yon, I'd imagine, every weekend, ang mga apo, they would look into that mini fridge and get something. And she would give everyone everything in that mini fridge. But before the apos, when I was there, it was really hard for me because I was there every day. And every day I would open that mini fridge, and that temptation getting chocolates every day is really hard. And sometimes when I move the chocolates around in the fridge, para she will notice that it's halfway empty na. But of course, she always knows na ako yung umuubos. But at least, I help her keep her sugars down. Di ba? Kasi she eats din eh. She eats din, but not much. But she loves buying them for everyone. Tapos, ano ba? Apart from the traveling, she's known for her ballroom dancing, you know that. She goes to ballroom dancing siguro, mga 3 times a week, if I remember it right. And then, you would already know that she's going to ballroom dancing because she would prepare her dress, put her makeup on, you will smell her na she's going already. Or sometimes, merong pag big night, alam din na Tita Grace yan, ni na Ate Edith. If it's my big night sila sa dancing, she would have a new dress made up for her. And magpapaparlor pa yan. And yeah, she was just loves to dress up, loves everyone looking good. Kaya every time may party din, pare-pareho ng suot. Pinag-uusapan anong color, anong motif natin, that's why I guess everyone's very fond of her. Because she likes to go out and likes to have fun talaga. Yun. Tapos, I remember pag umuwi yan from the dancing, she would expect me to be sleeping already. But what I do is, I turn off the lights, but I'm still up watching TV, waiting for her. And when I hear the gate or the cars there already, she's home, I would turn off the TV and then I would hide under the sheets, under the blanket, and most of the time naman, siguro alam niya, gising din ako. But I was just pretending na I was sleeping because she wants me to be asleep by that time. Otherwise, papagalitan ako noon. I'd get a mouthful from her if she sees me awake pa. Tas, ano pa ba? There's a lot of stories to tell. She's just there for you every day, it reminds you of the things you need to do. Bothers about her apos haircut from Eric, I remember. Having a long hair, and she would always tell Eric, "Oy, Eric, pagupit ka na nga." And then, si Eli, nung lumaki, ayan, always, pag nag-video call kami, she would tell him, "Eli, kailan ka bang papagupit?" Even Juan. Kasi si Juan, she started having long hair na rin. So he would always say that every time. And in one of our video calls, I remember last year, I think, she would say, oh, well, we were talking about, kasi nga hindi nga makalabas, she's always just in the house. We told her when everything is okay na and it's safe to travel, we told her that we'll bring her here and we'll show her around. And she doesn't need to worry about anything. We really miss her. And we miss that chance to bring her here. And life is really short. You can't really say when and what's gonna happen. And I just wanna say thank you for your guidance, Mommy Ju. I know you're here. I will not be here without you. I may not have said it out loud to you, but you're such a super mom. Super awesome mom. That's how they say it sometimes here. And
You're a legend. Yeah.
legend, yes. And I thank God for Mommy to really but Jesus will take care of her now. She won't be worrying about anyone anymore because I know she knows that all of us are in good hands. And we just miss you. We miss you, Mommy Ju. And you will be forever in our hearts. It's okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Ate Ix. Ate Ix talaga had so many stories to tell about Mommy Ju. And she's right, she really is like a super mom.
Thank you, Ix.
Yeah. I
Hey,
mean,
Luna,
even
Luna, can you say something? We want to hear your Australian accent.
You say something, Tita Ed.
Say something. I want to hear your accent.
Go.
Say something about
Say
mommy.
something. Or say hi. Just say hi.
Hi.
Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Say hi to me.
hi.
Say hi,
Ma?
Tita.
Hi.
Say hi, Tita Edith.
Hi, Tita.
Anyway, so yeah, friends who are here, I guess that's Mommy Ju for you. She's wonderful. She's everything to us, and you could really tell that she's loved by the family, and not just family. Friends love her so much. Our friends know about her. Are you saying something? You're on mute. Saka I think Kuya Rico nakapin pa si Ate Ix. Anyway, I think it's about dinner time already. So, for those who would like to jump out, it's okay. There will always be another day naman for this, and we'll show the AVP again for those who missed it. I'm not sure if my sister, Chriselle, has any words to say for tonight. Is she here?
Ate Crisel will go next.
Yeah, she'll be the next and the last for tonight. Thanks, Ninang Ke. See you tomorrow.
Bye, Tita Ka.
Bye,
See you,
Kat.
Kat.
Thank you.
For joining us. Thanks, friends, also.
Yeah, thank you to our friends who attended.
You, Mommy Ju
I
loves
see
you.
Jessie. Hi, Jessie.
Thank you to
Right.
Emma and West Puno. Thank you to Jenny Halagenia.
Yeah, okay. Ate pinned on the screen already.
Hi, Atike.
Hello, can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
You're good to go.
Yes,
Okay.
Nat.
Hi. Okay, so for those who are here, my name is Chriselle. I am the eldest grandchild of Mommy Ju. Beside me is my husband, si Arnel, and I will I will try to tell some light stories, just a few. I think some I've already shared with my cousins yesterday or the past few days. I'd also like to give a shout out to our family in Australia and the States. Thank you for being here, especially those who are in LA in the West Coast. I know the time difference is, yeah, it's not favorable, but we really thank you for being here. Okay, so uh, yeah, so si Mommy Ju, I think Chels already shared this. Chels mentioned that they parang they would compete or they would argue jokingly about who the favorite grandchild is. And I think at one point in our lives, at least for the grandkids, we all felt at one point that we were the favorite. Since I was the first, I felt at the time that I was the favorite. And I was born in a time where every year there had to be an extravagant birthday party. So I remember nung seventh birthday ko, so she had a gown made, and the works. There were entertainers, catering, cake, balloons, and she asked me what else I wanted. And I think I was watching, I don't know, maybe some cartoon or teleserye before in TV, and I told her, Mommy Ju, I wanted long sleeves to match with my. I wanted sleeves, like sleeves that you put like a princess together with my gown, and she was laughing. Oh, really? Okay. And she made it happen. And I remember Sunday, when we were younger, we would have lunch every Sunday in Aliw, in the house where she lived, and there was just so much food because she would cook everyone's favorite, and she made sure that everyone had something to eat, na something that they liked. And I also remember our Christmas tradition of spending Christmas Eve together, the Aguirres in the house. So we would spend Christmas together, and then on the 25th, meron siyang pa-party. So she would cook a lot of food for a lot of people, and I asked her, "How do you prepare the food? Like, do you invite all these people who come here? Like, I'm sure that there's like more than 100 people who would come every Christmas." And she's like, "No, wala akong iniimbita dyan sa mga yan. Basta nagluluto ako and they just show up." And I'm like, "So what happens when you just stop cooking? Ano yun? They just go to the gate. Tas, ay, walang party today." Oo, wala. Hindi ko sasabihin. Bahala sila. So, wow. Okay. Kung anong gusto niyang gawin, she will do it. And she and I remember one time, sorry, ilalaglag ko siya. One time when I was younger, I went to the house of Daddy Pax, and she kept interrogating me who I saw, who I greeted. And then when I mentioned someone, that person who must not be named, she was so mad at me. At that time, I didn't know naman why I was not supposed to greet that person. But she was so mad. And so for those who know, yeah, and I'm like, I'm so confused. Like, why are you getting mad at me for greeting that person? And then, yeah, so anyway, nung tumanda na lang ako, that's when I found out. And yeah, and growing up as a teenager, ano po kasi ako, I was not, the best daughter or the granddaughter either. Medyo rebellious po ako. So I remember at one point, she had a priest come over the house, I think, and talk to me and at least one or two other people na parang I was talking to that other person parang after the priest talked to us, oh my gosh, parang was that supposed to be like an exorcism or something? Bakit tayo kinulong dun sa room na parang we were just rolling our eyes, parang basta ang daming sinabi ni Father, tapos parang after noon, oh my gosh, Mommy Ju, parang yeah, I remember that. That was so long ago and I forgot how old I was. But yeah, that also happened. And yeah, like what and I know na I parang now that I si Kim tumatawa, hindi niya alam yun. Anyway, and for those who know me, you guys know naman na if I don't like overbearing people, and Mommy Ju tends to be overbearing. It's just when I grew up, you know, that when I realized na she only did that because she really genuinely cared for the people that she loved. But at the time, you know, parang she had so many rules. She would interrogate me, and not just me, everyone with the little things in their lives. And when people would, you know, my titos, my titas, basta relatives who would open up to me, alam mo si Mommy Jo, kulit eh, ganyan, tinanong na naman ako. And I would be the bad person na, yeah, you know, tell her, no, wag niyo siya parating pinagbibigyan, dapat ganyan, ganyan, ganyan. I would always defy her, and it was just, ano na lang, later on na lang talaga na I really realized that she really did it out of love. And even up to the time that I was about to get married, she made sure, and my family also made sure now, they gave us, Arnel and I, almost like, you know, everything that we needed to start our life off very comfortably. I remember she insisted on giving me yung car niya. It's a second-hand car, and I really didn't want it, not because basta I didn't want it because, you know, parang Arnel and I were talking before that we wanted to work for some of the things that, you know, like no matter our first car, we wanted to work for it and pay for it and all of that. And she didn't insist at the time when we got married. But after a few months, ewan ko, hindi siya nakatiis. One day, the car was already there with, you know, with a card to Crisel from Mommy Ju, I love you. Alam mo yun, pinilit niya talaga, and it was there. And my husband and I wouldn't be having this kind of life, you know, if it weren't for her from my parents. You know, the last time I saw her was when she came back from the hospital. The first time, because she went to the hospital 2 times. First time to get the pacemaker, and then the second time when it didn't go well. So I saw her in person when she first got the pacemaker, and she was lying in bed and she was really weak, and I've never seen her that weak her whole life. And she told me, you know, alam mo, akala ko, she said, alam mo, akala ko, nung pumasok ako ng ospital, ang lakas ng katawan ko. I was really strong before I went to the hospital. Pero nung pumasok ako doon, sobrang humina yung katawan ko. Akala ko lalabas ako ng nakabalot na lang. Meaning, she thought she would come out, you know, gone. Like, her body just wrapped. And I told her, no, Mommy Jo, that's not gonna happen. You're gonna come out of it well. And then, you know, when she died, and then I saw her body viewing before they cremated her. Nakabalot siya. You know what she described, her worst fear. I saw it. It just broke my heart. But I have to trust that God is sovereign and He knows what He's doing. She really didn't want to die yet, but it breaks my heart that she spent Christmas and New Year's alone. And I'm only thankful that she only had to do that once. And even if she's gone, you know, I'm thankful that she's already with the Lord, because we all only die once. and it's never gonna happen again. So yeah, I will miss her, and I regret all the times that I've been rebellious sa kanya. But I know that she loved me regardless of everything that I did. So yeah, that's all that I wanted to share. And thank you everyone. Sorry, nagdadrama ako dito. Yeah, thank you. She's already in a good place, so we should be celebrating and be filled with joy because you all left us with good memories. So that's all. Thank you for letting me speak. I'm sorry for shedding my tears here. So,
Ate.
thank you.
Thanks, Grisel.
Thanks.
Thank you, Ate.
Thank you, Ris.
Thanks, Grisel.
My foreigner was that.
Thank you.
Si Luna.
I want to hear that again. I want to hear that again.
Yeah, that sounded good.
Yeah.
I want to hear that.
Say it again.
That-
Come on.
Say it again.
Grisel.
Wow.
I want to hear that again. Thank you,
Funny, that
everyone.
Australian accent.
I don't have an Australian accent.
Thank you,
Got
Ate.
I think there are more stories, but I think Tito J has some to say
Oh
at
man,
home.
there's too much on that. Thanks, Ate Crisel. By the way, I just want to let you know when you were saying rebellious, everything pointed at me. So I just want to let you know, thank you. Okay.
You're not alone. May iba pa. They're just not here.
Yeah,
So-
nagmana sa ninong eh.
Patawa ka.
DJ talaga.
So for those that don't know me, I'm Tito Romi's son, the youngest, Jay, and my memories with Anteliette is a lot. So throughout the years when we moved here to the States, Anteliette used to come here so often. So I was able to really go do things with her when I was little, walk with her to Kmart, like what Kuya Ed was saying before. But as I became in my teen years, I could recall a time where my parents had a silver wedding anniversary and we were all having fun. And I'm not too sure, I think it was Ate Arlene that locked me in, but everyone was like calling me, going, "Oh, Jay, come here. We want to tell you something." And the three musketeers who I call from Tita Nelly, Auntie Luz, and Mama Ju. So all three were in one room. And I was like, what's going on? What's going on? Come here. And they threw me in the room and closed the door. And I was stuck with all three. And this was during my teenager years. And so I was trying to open the door, but all I hear is kind of like a surround sound of getting lectured from all three. What are you gonna do with your life? Who do you think you are? You're no good. Da 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 da. Like literally every single thing that was there was just an echoing of, need to behave, need to get, better, finish school, college, all of that. And yes, like what Grisel said, it's just an echo that goes one ear up the other. But as years progress and I finally graduated, things of that maturity level has always changed, where then I became the kind of like the driver for Mama Ju when they all come to the States. So every time they go to the States, like what everyone says, oh, let's go to an outlet. We're gonna go shopping and all that. So we'll skip days and we'll go to outlets. We'll go to Cabazon. We'll go, really far outlets. And it's a whole day event. So you have to wake up like around 8, eat breakfast, and then go through traffic. And then you stay there till lunch and then early dinner or, and then finally drive back home. So all those things was things that we did with Mama Ju. And Mama Ju was someone that, Anteliette would want to go shopping and buy everything. And when I finally started to have a good job and start to work a lot, a lot of the things that I owe is from Mama Ju. So each time that she comes to the States, and that's often, my responsibility was her perfume. So if you see a perfume collection, a good amount of those perfume is probably from me. Because that's what she'll ask from me. No questions asked, just, oh, anong perfume ko ngayon? I'm like, I got you, whatever you want. Then, so that was the things that we were doing together was the perfume. And throughout the years, as I start to grow and finally, when I told her I had a girlfriend and, you know, that I'm engaged, she was so surprised, and she was my first ninang that I asked to be my ninang for my wedding. So, and before I got married, and some of the people here and know that there was things that was happening in my personal life that was very troublesome before I got married, and people were looking for me, like literally looking for me, and they couldn't find me, and everyone was worried to a point where I finally came to be, and the only person that I really spoke to at that time was Mama Ju. And I'm not sharing any of those things, but she was the one that really comforted me, and kind of told me everything's gonna be okay. So at that time, it was where throughout my troubles, and I didn't want to talk to my parents or anyone, it was her that I was more comfortable with to talk to. But all that happened, the joy of like, getting married and everything, and her being there was, I mean, so happy. And I'm just giving you a fast forward of all my life story with her, because it kind of conveys how things have changed. And when I finally got married and things happened, had kids, so happy that I had, kids, that she was so excited. And before I had the kids, I would say I had we bought a house, and she was so excited that I bought a house that she's like, okay, when am I gonna sleep over? I need to sleep there and be, I want to see it and all that stuff. So she was so excited that when she came and I picked her up from my parents' house in Laclede, so I took her, and Chelsea was with us, because Mama Ju didn't want to sleep alone. So Chelsea was with us every single time. And so when I drove back home, she's my only aunt that I got a speeding ticket with. So and don't say sorry, Chelsea. I'm glad that you were there with us, but I got a speeding ticket and we got pulled over. And right when I got pulled over, it was first like a lecture, like, "Anong ginawa mo?" Da, 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 da. Then just full of laughter, like, out of all nowhere, like, "Oh, that's what you get, little," and then she was more shocked, like, "Wow, I didn't know you were speeding though." Because I think throughout the years when I was more of a teenager, I was speeding a lot, to a point where, I've done, reckless driving to a point where people can't believe, so that's another story there. But with Mama Ju, I think, those memories of having her, see me grow is tremendous for me. And the one thing that I'm so excited was when my son turned 7, she was there to celebrate it with us and really be there. But before that, there was a time where the whole family, the Aguirres, came over, and we ate at a Thai restaurant in Pasadena. And I was so excited because, well, Mama Ju was very excited because she made this big old banner for my son Joshua that said "Happy Birthday" and all that. And so she was all about the banners. Like, I had my own banner too at some point in my birthday too. So she had these big banners built for me. And but the one thing that was amazing was she gave my kids these Chinese outfits, and they look so cute on them. And we had pictures. Mama Ju had pictures with all of them. And just, I think 2 years ago, last year, I think during the pandemic, we took a photo of my kids in that same outfit and shared it with Mama Ju, like seeing how it was so nice and fitting, and then how they got so tall and it's all like short, where it's where it's all like from here now to them. So the memories of just the celebration and how she's so happy and showcasing those things are the best memories for me of Mama Ju. And I think the one thing that and I know Aterline knows of this of me is that I cannot see anything of her in that memory. The memory I have of her is the whole smiling memory. And it was very hard to know that she was at the hospital. And I think the one thing that really struck me was when this past Christmas, we were talking and I wanted to greet Mama Ju and I wanted to tell her Merry Christmas and all these things. And Auntie Grace just told me that she can't talk to me. And that was one of the hardest things that I miss her laughter, all of her things that she would say. And so I just kind of really just shared, hoping that I'll hear her voice again. And that's the one thing that I'm going to miss, that my last conversation was her just being silent. And that's not something that I don't want to have, but I know she's always going to be looking over us and everyone here. And I just want to say thank you to everyone for letting me, speak and share kind of my fast forward life experience with Mama Ju.
Thanks, Jay.
Thank you
Thanks,
so
Tita
much, Tita
Jay.
J.
Was nice, Jay. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Anyway, I think that wraps up the stories for tonight.
Kim,
Yeah, unless there's any more.
I'm not sure if Daddy Pax was already online when you played the video.
Or do you want to play it again or play tomorrow?
If it's okay with the rest, or at the very least, let Daddy Pax watch it.
Okay.
Okay, let me.
I mean,
yeah.
the rest may go. I mean, it's okay, especially in LA. I know it's early in the morning.
Yeah, even for those who want to have dinner, thank you very much for joining us.
But just for tonight, I'm not sure if Daddy Pax will be able to join again. So if it's possible, can you play it again?
Yeah, I'll reshare my screen.
Yes, please. Thank
Yeah.
you, Rico.
And
Okay,
my
good.
mom's here too. She just joined.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
All right. So this is for you,
Wait.
Tita Pax. Oh wait.
Wait, I see the car of Uncle Ray.
Yeah.
There, not that one, not that one.
Uncle Ray or Uncle Raymond?
I'm not sure. Are doctors paid more or engineers? I know one of the wife is insisting that engineers get paid more in the US. So
I think both of them have it,
all right. Okay.
Is
While
everyone-
waiting,
Yeah.
can we hear that voice again? Thank you, Eric Roussel.
They're looking for you.
What? Say it. Thank you.
What?
Thank you. Thank you, Ate Chris. Say hi to everyone.
I miss you, Luna.
Thank you, Chelsea. Hi, Luna. Hi. Hello.
Ayan. Noemi, pakita mo sa daddy yung video kung, I'm not sure kung naka-laptop ba kayo or phone?
iPad.
Oh,
Oh, you're are using iPad? All right. Noemi, if you can hear me, kindly. Oh wait, Rico, you can make the screen. You'll pin the screen, right?
Yeah, I'm. You guys can see a picture of Mama Ju now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me know lang if I should play it na.
Yes, please. Yes, you may. Thank you.
All right.
See
All right. Hope everyone enjoyed that.
Thanks again, Rico. Thanks.
Thanks,
Like,
Rico.
thanks, Kim.
No problem, guys.
Thank you, Rico.
Thank you, Likes, for preparing that AVP. Very nice.
Thank you, Laika.
Thanks,
Thank you,
guys. You're
Laika.
welcome. And thanks for all the photos for everyone who sent.
Thank
Obviously-
you, Kaika.
But we showed it during the week, so thank you.
Yes.
Thank you also, Kuya Rico.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Patrick, for joining.
Kim, thank you for hosting.
Si
Hi,
Daddy.
friends who joined. Thank you, Rowena. Hey, Ray, thank you for joining. Jay, thank you. Lorraine, thank you. I know it's early
Hello,
morning there.
everyone.
You're
See you
welcome.
tomorrow.
Hi, Daddy
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right.
Tito
see you.
Pops.
Hi, Daddy Pa.
Bye. Hi, Daddy Pops.
Daddy Pa.
Max.
See you tomorrow.
I think he's trying to say something. I think he's saying a bad word to you, Jay.
Nothing
I'm
new
used
there.
to it.
Okay, nice job.
Sakit daw. Parang.
All right. See you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone.
See you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Mel Gune.
Looney. Hey, Looney.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you again. Daddy Pops, bye.
See you, Daddy Pa.
Yeah, Daddy Pa.
All right, everyone.
All
Good
right.
night.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night,
Bye-bye.
everyone.